Lads and ladies, welcome back. Today we are talking about journaling. What is it? How does it benefit us? And what can we use to journal or track our trades? First off, what is journaling? Journaling in trading refers to the practice of recording and analysing every trade you make in the financial markets. It involves documenting key details about your trades, including entry and exit positions, position sizes, market conditions, emotions, and outcomes. A trading journal serves as a comprehensive record of your trading activities, helping you identify patterns, improve decision making, and refine your strategies over time. What is journaling in trading? When we're journaling in trading, the idea behind it is to look back on the trades we've placed, see what we've done correctly, and see what we've done incorrectly. People only think that journaling the trades is you look back when you lose a trade, you write down where you lost, and that's only what you do. No, when you win a trade, you have to do the same thing because then you know what you've won and then you can keep doing that same thing. Whereas if you only know when you lose, you only focus on when you lose. You don't want to even think about when you lose because when you lose, you should only be losing a small amount. There's four outcomes of a trade. You can take a small loss, you can break even, you can take a small win, or you can take a big win. There's no reason for anybody to be taking a big loss in trading. So you want to write down, if you know that just taking a loss, it's only a small loss, so you don't really care that it's a small loss. You'd rather focus on why you're winning, how you're winning, and keep going at that. First thing that we detail is your trade details, so your date and time of the trade, the instrument you're trading, the entry and exit prices, position size or lot size, and trade duration. Now, that looks like a lot of hassle to write down, but we'll get into it now in a minute. There's different ways that you can journal your trades. You don't just have to write it down in copies like this or little journals like that. You can There's actually software that'll do it for you now, so it's a million times handier. So all you have to do then is type in the emotions. It knows what price you get in at, it knows what time you get in at, it knows what pair you've traded. All you have to do is just log in. I'll show you an example. You just log in and it'll track everything for you. So the only thing it can't track is your emotions and how you felt while you were placing that trade. So that's important. Now, I'm not opposed. Everybody starts with this. I'd recommend starting with this. Write it down, blue ink, look back over it, and don't only journal your losses. Journal your wins as well, because then you know where you're winning. Market conditions, your market trend, were you bullish, bearish, or consolidating? Did you go over key support or resistance levels? What are the economic factors, your news, PPI, CPI, jobs, interest rates, anything like that happen? Were you aware of that happened? Did you get possibly stopped out because you didn't know that was happening? Keep a track of it all, because then you know what to expect in the future. Why you entered the trade, this is important. Trade rationales. Why you entered the trade? Did you enter off of your fundamental and your technical analysis line up? Did you enter off of you seeing Trump trying to bomb Iran at the moment? So hopefully, I can't say that. Look, see what happens. Are you entering off stuff like that? Geopolitical factors. What are you entering off of? Or are you simply just pulling open your phone and press buy because you like the way the trade looks? It's important because if you journal your trades and you see, right, well, I'm at the losing the last four. Well, if you're at the journaling them, you know, excuse me, the ins and outs of the last four trades. So you're able to say, right, well, the last four trades had in common that I just jumped on the chart and just pressed buy or press sell just because I felt like it. And that's not a way to enter a trade. Another very important one is your emotions and psychology in trading. I said it before and I'll say it again. Trade like a robot because that's what you're up against. When we think about trading nowadays, people think that it's often these blokes and girls in big offices, the New York Stock Exchange, shouting down the phone, doing this now with their hands, the way you see it in movies. And it's not like that anymore. Is there some places like that? Of course there is. Still jobs like that, but it's not like that anymore. Now you're trading against algorithms. So if you're trading against something that has no emotion, there's no point in you having any emotion towards what you're trading because they don't care about you, market doesn't care about you, money doesn't care about you, stocks, cryptos, doesn't care about you or your emotions. So why would you care? If that doesn't care about you, why would you care about them? Why are you even giving it the time of day for you to get upset or angry or pissed off or impatient, greedy, fearful, whatever it may be? You have a whole boat of emotions that you could have. Look over the emotions video because it's very important that you try trade in the zone, as Mark Douglas would call it. What is your trade outcomes? Profit, loss, Did you move your stop loss to break even too early? Did you trail your stops too high? Track it all. 6 screenshots or charts. You can add in, I'll show you an example. You can add in a visual representation of your chart if you want to. That's how I started. But I started doing the hardbacks, and then I started with a doc, put in your trade, it is whatever it may be, and then I used like a screenshot of the chart, put the screenshot up, and then write a little thing underneath how you felt, why you entered, why you lost, what you could have done better, what you'll do better in the next trade, stuff like that. And why is it important? It improves self-awareness, it enhances discipline, identifies strengths and weaknesses of our strategy, tracks our progress, and provides a learning tool for us. Builds our confidence. If we track our trades and we know for the last 100 trades, you've won 80% of them, which are, say, more realistic. You've won 60-70% of them with your strategy. All 1 to 3 is happy days. But then you know that if you take 4 losses in a row, it's not the biggest deal in the world, because 6 out of 10 trades you're winning, or 60 out of 100 trades you're winning. So taking 4 losses in a row is standard. So you don't mind that. And when you have that data to back up your analysis, well, then it makes those losses a lot easier. How to create effective trading plan. You can do that yourself. Have a little look at that yourself. Right. Now, I just want to pull up, because I'm not clicking off it. Uno momento. So it's a first way you can trade. Sorry, journal, hardback, copy, whatever have you. Write it down, where you get in, where you get out, dates, everything that we just went over. And then a second way you can do it in more handy way, I suppose. Not the handiest way, but a handier way, is to, no, man, slow technology is the bane of my life. Fine. Trading plan, happy days, have your entry model, and then beneath your entry model, little sub tab, trade journal. In you go, screenshot your trade, a quick little rundown of why your trade won and why you failed, or did you enter or exit too early. Go into detail. It's only you that's going to see it, so don't be afraid to, which is we're all going to see these ones now, but it's all going to be just you that sees it. So put your emotions down on it. Don't be afraid. If you felt fearful after TP1, you should have done this, you should have done that, write it down, because then you can look back and understand what you've done wrong in the last trade and help you get ahead in the next trade. So get that out of there. Now we have other things. If you have a funded account, for example, you have something like this. It's going to look different across different prop firms. This is the one that I have with a funded account with Lucid Futures. Handy. So here you go. Your wins and your losses, happy days, and then this will track everything for you. Now this you can somewhere. I'm either trying to look for it and I can't find it, but you can track down like your emotions as well. There's like a little tab, or might actually, I think it's this one. It might be this one though. So this is what it would look like. A handier one. It's kind of visual, more easy to see, and easier on the eye, easier to understand. Kind of how long you're in the trade, when you get in, when you get out, average time, spreads, commissions, whatever it may be. And then we have, this was my personal favorite. It's just pleasing to the eye. This one is handy. You can see a chart up and down, handy. Take a withdrawal out, handy, no hassle. What else do you have? You can have what trades are, what currencies or commodities or pairs or whatever it may be that you're trading. Here you have gold. You can select, right, I don't want to see NAS, S&P, that I only want to see gold. And for some reason it doesn't let me only see gold, but you get the gist. You have this. You can have multiple accounts on this as well. And if you want access to this, no hassle, just get on to me. We can get you set up. Whatever, you have your different accounts there handy. You have, what else have we got? Yeah, the same calendar like we seen the last one. You have news. This is cool as well because it shows you around the world and the times and tells you what time you're currently at. So that's handy. Here's a little heat map. You can set the date. You can use it across multiple brokers. Handy. This one is definitely this one I use. I only use the other one because it's a futures account and it just tracks it anyway, so you don't really have a choice. Journaling, is this where it is? I'm not even sure. Was this one? No, this is just your daily journal and stuff like that. But anyway, you get the gist of it anyway. Can you? Little friendly competition going on here as well. See what number I am. No live accounts available. I'm number 171. We'll get there though. That is simply broken down, just journaling and the importance of it. I can't get across enough, can't stress enough. That is very bright, man. I can't stress enough. Don't be afraid to journal. Don't be afraid to put your emotions down on a piece of paper. Read them, understand them, because it will only help you progress in the future with your trading. So, as always, course is going to be down below. Any questions that you have, fire them away. It's no hassle at all. Like I said, I'm not a hard man to find. Nearly passed this eval. Not a hard man to find. You'll get me in the end. Yeah, I'm not a hard man to find. You'll find me in the end. Course is down below. Don't be afraid to journal. Choose what way you're going to journal. I would recommend you have other journaling places. Like you have TradeZella is another good one as well, but you have to pay for that one. That Zoner or Oracle, sorry, is free when you sign up with PU. And then your Lucid ones, whatever. FTMO will have them as well. Point of every prop firm is going to have them. They're handy. But don't be afraid also to just use your own journal, your own hardback, and write down pen and paper. So with that has been journaling, and I will catch you in the next video.